Okay, so you asked us to move.
Yes.
Coastal dwellers should move.
Yes.
Because it was safer to move to higher grounds and everything.
I didn't.
You
Don't
said
say that. The Bible. You read
Bible.
it. Matthew even says that. Let him that I do their flee to the mountain. It's all there.
So the mountain would have been better.
That is what the Bible says.
Okay. So was it a directive from the Bible that you should go to the north? You decided to go to the north.
I come from the north.
So you decided to go there.
Listen to me. You have a funeral or you want a program to do in your village. Is there any offensive thing?
Well,
I come from the north. All this while I've been making noise all over the world. Decided that the last minute I'm going to my village to also win my people. How can I win people and leave my own people? If the thing happens now and they ask me, where are your people? What am I going to say? I went there and I heard 3 say it. Go and find out. So, the Bolliger media will tell you they were at the crusade ground.
So, Brother Peter,
yes.
What happened the day? Okay, you went there, your village, people exalted you, people believed you and everything.
That's right.
And then 11 p.m. it didn't happen.
Yeah.
What was the reaction of the same people?
The people, I heard voice whilst I was on the stage. They were asking, what is the time? What is that? They started to want to make some move. And I heard from heaven that pray for my people.
God spoke to you.
I'm telling you. And I just get it. I said, all who are sick should come forward. And I started praying. And by the time all those people planning to stone and cut them, they left. That is where I realized that God is in this thing. I'm not doing my own thing. And after that, when we closed, then the man came shivering and came. I will bring this man one day in Accra to say his own mouth. And you can investigate him, whether he's doing something for me or not.
He could be doing something
but
for
he
you.
will tell you who he was. And the people that he gang up, they will all come and confess now. They will come and tell you that, oh yeah, it's true. This is him. But that is what, he was even making fun of me long time. That when you go to Accra, he said, oh, 11, then they will laugh. That man has cocoa and they have not checked him and he's talking by heart.
They still take you serious enough? Are they still taking you serious enough?
Oh, yes. Even, look, let me tell you what I'm talking to you. There are people that are waiting to hear from you. Let me tell you, people cannot decide to say anything. There are people that know that this man is a man of God. I wish you can go and give God in.
I wish
it will solve the problem. I
really wish I could. Do you have a number you talk to him? Give me his address.
Yes, I will tell you. I will give you the number in the secret.
Give me God's
so that you
number.
can talk to God. And then you will know that, no, that's not it. I sent my servant. Look, why can't people see the power that was shaking the whole nations of the world? Was it my power? What have I got? Nothing. Do you know people were calling from America, Europe, from everywhere in this world?
Let me ask you this. Was there any sign, maybe it didn't happen in Ghana, but it's possible that it probably there was a sign somewhere around the world, somewhere, was there any sign somewhere?
Do your investigative journalism. If I say now, hey, he's lying. When I said something, some news carried out, I meanwhile it was true. People call me from the area begging me to pray for them, but they had some storms. So that I said, no. You prepare. Whatever it is. In Ghana here. In Ghana, even today, one person was confessing to me about Bonahafo. Mm-hmm. And if I say all these, people will not believe. Even there was a least shaking in this city. But people will not know.
Shaking?
A little shaking in this city. Somebody told me today that people didn't realize because everybody was afraid. But something shook.
There was a little earthquake?
I tell you, find out. Do your investigative journalism.
Did anybody find out whether there was an earthquake?
Find out.
Pastor, prophet, brother?
Whatever.
Yes. Somebody drew my attention to something, and I want to ask you.
Yeah.
You know, the dates and time frames varies from country to country.
Yeah.
That if it's 10 o'clock here, it's probably 4 a.m. in some country, it's probably 1 a.m. somewhere. Yeah. If the world were really going to end on 11/11/11, and the days and times are different in different countries, how was that going to work out?
You remember I talked to you about the quadruple system of God. The quadruple system of God is administrated from one country in the world, and that is Ghana. That's why the prophet is here. People should have traced record back 2004 when the prophet talked about a president in America who is going to be an African. That's all when the quadruple system started. President Barack Obama is the 44th president of America. True or false? True. Divide 44 by 11. What do you get? 4. You understand what I'm saying? Ghana has 4 republics. The only country in the world that has 4 republics.
What has Obama got to do with Obama's 44th presidency got to do with Ghana?
It's got to do with Ghana because of the quadruple system fulfillment. It fulfills quadruple system because Obama is the president that supervises the whole world. as a great president. So also in the time of the quadruple system, when it started in Nebuchadnezzar time, Nebuchadnezzar supervised the whole countries of the world.
So why aren't they focusing on America and Ghana has to do what?
Didn't you hear the speech of Obama? He said, I came for one simple reason. People should go and check it in the net. The speech of Obama in Ghana. He said, I came for one simple reason. The 21st century shall no more be decided by decision taken by Washington, nor Moscow, nor Rome, but by decision taken in Accra as well. Do you think Accra, who are we going to decide for America or the world? But this is a spiritual speech. But he himself doesn't know what he said. I'm telling you.
So then,
these are all spiritual mysteries which are going to happen. Ghana is going to be the next superpower when the catastrophe happens. And that is what didn't happen on 11. And don't think it will not happen. It will happen. Because that's the agenda of God. Now, I would prefer that Ghanaians will cool down with their patience, cool their heart, and say, oh, prophet, let's forget of what has happened. It didn't happen. It has happened. Let's forget of it. Teach us what we need to know about the quadruple system. That is the most important now.
So, in other words, it doesn't matter what time there is, whether Ghana is 4 hours ahead of some country.
Now, the question you ask now, it is the quadruple system which exists in Ghana.
If you just joined us, my question again was that he said 11, 11, 11, at 11 p.m. the world was going to end. And if it's 11 p.m. here, it's probably 1 a.m., 1 p.m. in some country or something like that. So how was that going to work?
The deciding country was Ghana because the quadruple system happened in Ghana. The Nebuchadnezzar statue, the 4 parts, appears in Ghana, manifests in Ghana, demonstrates in Ghana. So it was Ghana's 11 p.m. that was going to hit.
The quadruple system is what?
I told you I took a board, I drew the statue.
The statue of Nebuchadnezzar.
The 4 parts of the nation.
I see.
The gold, the silver, the brass, and the iron feet.
Okay.
Now we are in the iron feet term. That is the Roman era, which has disintegrated in European Union.
And Ghana is the center of it.
Exactly. Now, that whole illustration happens live in Ghana. How do I know that? The 4 parts represent the 4 republics of Ghana. The 4 parts represent 4 Johns ruling Ghana. The feet, which is the clay, is different from the tray. That is why the 4th John is different. That's the vice president. The rest of the Johns are president. John Jerry Rawlings, John Ajekum Kufuor, John Atta Mills, current president. And then John Mama, vice president. Why can't people see these mysteries? Do you think it's by accident? No, it's divine program of God to fulfill the quadruple system in the world in Ghana. That is why Ghana is the midst of the entire world.
I think you lost me a bit with the presidency thing. We had former President John Rawlings, then former President John Ajekum Kufuor also came. Then now we have the current president, John Evans Atta Mills.
That's right.
And then what has our vice president got to do with it?
He is the vice. All of them are president. And he is the vice, different. To fulfill the structure, the gold, the silver, the brass, the feet is iron and clay mixed. So different.
Okay.
The 4th Republic of Ghana is different from the 3 republics.
Okay.
And remember, the 1st Republic was led by Dr. Nkrumah, 2nd, Dr. Busia, 3rd, Dr. Liman, and the 4th, Fly Lieutenant Jerry Rawlings. Different.
So it doesn't mean something different is going to happen after our Vice President, Honorable John Mahama? Is that what it means?
No. What it means is that the quadruple system, it is manifesting itself in no other place but Ghana. And that is why Ghana will be the center of decision concerning the crash. So if Ghana had the 11 p.m. and God was going to do it, he's going to use Ghana's decision point because Ghana is going to be the center of decision.
So if it had happened in Ghana, it would have affected the whole world,
irrespective whether your time or not.
I see.
That is what was supposed to be.
Since we're talking about presidents here, I mean, let me just draw your attention back to some newspaper headline. And I think you said it, that elections were not necessary. You even said it in my interview.
That's right.
That is not necessary. We don't have to, and they will regret, I remember very well, they will regret not listening to me after November.
It will happen now. Let's be patient.
It's November.
Let's patient. 11 didn't happen doesn't mean it will happen. Let them continue election campaign, no problem. Let's wait. Let's see when the word of the prophet will fall to the ground.
You still hold on to your word that elections are not necessary?
The quadruple system is what is showing that.
So you are still holding, my question is that you are still holding on to the fact that elections are not necessary?
I'm not saying they are not necessary. It won't come on.
Elections won't come on?
Because of what God will do.
Okay, here it is again. That maybe in January 2012, you won't tell me that God because of something again, God decided that elections should come on.
That's God. Oh.
So it's possible.
I'm
that
just telling you
that.
what is there. I have taught this with the quadruple system. That's why I taught people the quadruple system.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Is it possible that, the same way this thing happened in January 2012?
I am telling you that the quadruple system says that it will not happen.
But it's possible that God will change his mind.
I don't know. Go and ask God, not me.
So now what?
Now what? Oh, let's not be angry with me, but let me find out from God. God, did you really send your servant prophet Peter Anamoh?
How do we do that?
Is there any just simple prayer? I'm telling you, what you need to do is just go before the Lord and repent first for accusing the prophet. Repent and say, God, for accusing the prophet. But the prophet has taught us to come out. Lord, if you are forgiving me, Lord, talk to me. Did you send Prophet Peter or you didn't? Did he? Show me by a sign. You will see, my brother. You will see.
But my problem here, the only thing I have a problem with here is that how is it possible that no other prophet came forward to talk about this, and it's only you
ask them.
Doing this?
No, so ask them. How is it that Daniel was the only one?
No, I mean, even if in Ghana came forward, how about the other countries? Nobody came forward.
Exactly, that's what I'm asking you. How about Daniel's time? Who came forward? Daniel. He dealt with his friends and he came forward to talk and told the king the dream, told the interpretation, and said this dream is certain and the interpretation is sure.
So are you the chosen one by God? Is that what?
Is the best question is going to God, not me.
No, I don't know.
How can you
talk
know?
To him.
How can you know? When you don't believe me, the people don't believe me. They say I've lied. Ask God, and God will answer them whether I am the chosen one.
But you are a prophet, right?
Yes.
A prophet sees what God sees, right?
Yes.
So shouldn't you have seen ahead of time that this wasn't going to happen? I mean, you could have seen.
How
right?
Let's see.
I don't know.
If God doesn't open his eyes to see. Everything is in the control of God. Oh. If God doesn't open your eye, you will see you. If we see anyhow, but now our eyes are blind. It is when he wants us to see, then he opens our eyes to see, then he closes it up.